Coach, you sit right there.
Coach,
sir.
is it right?
That's
Are we
right.
on
We're
the
going to
fit?
try to bring Rory in.
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's see. We can grab her out in the hallway
Yeah,
later.
she's coming.
All right.
Yeah, come on. We're good.
Damn, I'm shaking this whole thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can't mess
Ryan,
with the linens.
Come fix this, please.
There you go. Thank you.
All right, folks, we want to welcome you back to our NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship second round post-game press conference. We are now joined by a large contingent of University of Texas student athletes and head coach Vic Schaefer. Sorry for shuffling things around a little bit, but we would like to, we organized yet here with Rory?
She's not here yet, but that's
All right,
okay.
Rory
We'll
Harmon will be
start.
joining us, but right now we've got Coach Schaefer with sophomore guard Madison Booker, senior guard Shea Hawley, junior guard Jack Alenga, Wenintanda.
Very good, Barb.
I've been practicing,
Excellent.
Coach. I've been practicing.
Excellent.
First of all, congratulations, seriously, on the victory today. Coach, if you could start with an opening statement, please.
Yeah, man, just giving God the glory for number 33. I serve an incredible Lord. He's blessed me with an incredible team. That team was really, really focused today. I was really proud of their prep to have to play a really good Illinois team on one-day prep. After, we knew we didn't just have our best night the other night. But, again, a lot of that had to do with being off 2 weeks. But we don't ever try to sugarcoat things or make excuses around here. We're pretty accountable, but just really proud of our team. I thought they came out the first half and really established themselves and did what we wanted to do. We only had 3 turnovers. The reason I want Rory in here is because she runs our team, but she really set the tone today defensively on one. We have so much respect for those guards at Illinois as well as Bostic inside, but we knew that we had to really get on one a little bit and try to establish, ourselves defensively because we didn't do a very good job of that the other night. And Rory has done that her whole career. Again, I say it, I'll challenge anybody that wants to challenge me. You do what she does, picking up 94 feet in the press, running our offense. If that ain't the best defensive player in the year, I don't know who is. So she's somebody that we lean on for so much, and she wants to do so well. And so she's like me. She wears, she's like me. She wears her feelings on her shoulders and just takes so much responsibility. And so you're late. I've been praising you for 18 minutes. But she just, there's no one like her. And, again, it's why we've won like we've won here at Texas because it has started with her. And, again, you're welcome to show me anybody else because I don't think there is that person. And she creates so many issues. That's 7 assists today, 2 turnovers, 4 steals, and runs our team. And so Jock having a career day, if she'll stay within herself and just do things that we know she's capable of doing, she can do that. And I thought tonight, again, when I can play her, it opens up the playbook for me for some other players, mainly this one. And so the 4-guard lineup has helped us some, but tonight I thought when Jock came in, things really changed for us. And Booker went on a little run. We got her some really good looks. I thought she was really good today. Obviously 9 for 18 with 6 rebounds. She, too, had 2 steals, had a breakaway layup off of a steal out top. And again, I thought our team was locked in. They were focused. A little bittersweet today. Shea, it's her last game in Austin. Been here 5 years. She and I have won a lot of games together. We've had a lot of good times. She doesn't have a bad day. Coach Conrad's in the back there, and I know she appreciates, like I do, those kids that come into the gym every day with a smile on their face. They're low maintenance. They go to class. They just take care of their business. And yet they bring something to the table, and they work. And that's Shea Hawley. All she's done is helped us win. And it doesn't matter in what capacity. She's just a winner. But she's a great teammate. She's a great Longhorn. She's just somebody that you don't run into very often in your career as far as when I say the attitude, the work ethic every day, no bad days, no frowns, no, just everything about her. And, you know, you'll miss that when you're a coach. You miss those kids that come in every day and are like that. But I appreciate her. I know our team appreciates her. And she's really impacted the University of Texas women's basketball program. And, again, you have to give her credit. She's made herself into a Big 12 all-defensive team player, and now an SEC player and a difference player. And so, again, proud of our team. On to the next one. I'm excited to take this group to Birmingham. This is one of my better teams, y'all, and that's why I want it so bad for them. We've got enough. And so I'm excited to have a chance to go play again.
Thanks, Coach. And we're going to stay with questions here in the room unless I see anyone online that would like to ask a question. Use the raise hand function online. First, we're going to start with Danny Davis, Austin American-Statesman. Danny?
Rory, since Vic just gave such a passionate defensive view, I'm kind of wondering, did you enter this postseason at all with a chip on your shoulder since you weren't a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year, only honorable mention on the All-American team? Do you have anything to prove this postseason?
Yeah, I'm completely honored to be on that list with the players that are on there as well, because there's some great players and great defensive players, and it's great to see that people can see my effort on the defensive end. And but I take pride in defense. Like, that's just my thing. Like, it's been like that forever. And coming to play for Coach Schaefer, who takes that same amount of pride, it means a lot to me. And but I'm gonna keep playing, and it's not just me; it's also my teammates. We've joined together, and we've been working a lot on our defense, and it was really great today. And but no, of course, it seems like I want to just play so hard, just knowing that I wasn't playing in that tournament last year. It just means a lot to be playing again. So yeah.
Yes, please state your name and affiliation before your question.
Isa Maida, the next. Hi, Jack. As coach, had a career day for you. How does it feel for you to see a standing ovation for you as you checked out of the court, and the success and recognition you're getting today?
I mentioned this the other day. Moody is an awesome environment. Y'all saw it today, but they've always been here, and it's just awesome to always be around them and to play and have that home court advantage. And also to know that my family's there supporting me in the crowd as well. So I'm just out there having fun.
Sam Ferris from Fansided. Maddie, you had 4 turnovers in the last game, and you only had 2 tonight. What did you do over the last day and a half to really lock in and make sure you're focused for today?
I don't know. Same thing. I just, had to be smarter. I'm kind of mad I did get them those 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. In the locker room, I was kind of fake crying to Coach Schaefer about it. But, yeah, I just think that today I made better decisions with the ball, just passing the ball to my teammates, being more aware. I think I just in the fourth quarter I got a little a little lazy with the passes and stuff like that. And, hey, it's better than 4 turnovers. It's 2 right now. We're going to keep, getting it down.
Yeah, Kirk Bowles from the Houston Chronicle. Jack, it seemed like your breakout moment. Do you feel that way? And are you scared now that your expectations that Coach Schaefer and your teammates have for you have just really gone through the roof?
No, I've never been scared. I've been prepared for this moment since day one, freshman year preseason training. It's really just my teammates having the trust in me, and I'm having the trust in myself. Y'all just saw the most confident version of myself, and it's only up from here. This isn't the only game we have. We have Tennessee coming up, and I'm glad to make contributions, but I know, every game is a different lineup. Every game is a different scout. So just ready for the next one, and no, I'm not scared. I'm quite excited, actually.
Gary Carter, Ball His Life, Coach Schaefer. You got your team.
I'm sorry. We're taking questions for the players only right now, and then we'll have Coach once the players are dismissed. Thank you.
I got you. Ladies, your coach got you ready in less than 24 hours to get prepared. Talk about what it means to have somebody that gets you prepared for an environment like this, and you still come out and play a top defensive game.
Go ahead. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think we've all talked about it at some point. Like, our staff is unreal. The amount of time and energy and effort they put into our scouts, and not just our coaches, but our practice players as well. We have an 8 a.m. shoot around today, and they're in our practice gym early going through Illinois sets and preparing for shoot around so they can help prepare us, which I don't think you get that everywhere, and we appreciate that so much because they do get us so ready. Like, we feel so confident going into a game because we guarded every set against our guys, and if we're able to do it against guard them, then we feel really good going into the game. But it's really special, just the staff we have and the practice guys. They put a lot of time in, and we appreciate it a lot.
We have time for one final question for the student athletes. So Cedric Golden, Austin American-Statesman.
Yeah, for Rory and for Shay. Rory, first, what was your plan on one? Because she had a really good game the other night, and you guys kept her under wraps. And how exciting is it to be going to Birmingham, where there's going to be some of the best guards, including yourselves, in the country, in the same gym?
The plan on number one was, just to press them. They had 6 or 7. That was what 6 or 7 players in their rotations they normally go through, and so we were thinking, okay, if we can wear them down a little bit, they might start making some mental lapses and turning the ball over quite a bit. So she was able to do that, and when you pressure the ball on the point guard, they're the ones that are kind of starting the offense. So if they can't get into that offense, then it kind of just messes up their offensive flow. And I think as a team that I was under pressure in the ball, and there's denials everywhere. We have our post players 100% perfectly hedging the ball screens, and 3 people in help. So it just was beautiful defense today. So I'm just glad that it works out, and we should translate that to the next game. Yeah,
it's really exciting going to Birmingham. I think all of us were watching the Tennessee-Ohio State game last night. Obviously, Tennessee is very talented. They have a lot of people that they play different from this team. It'll be a different scout, but we'll be we'll be prepared for them too. But yeah, really exciting. It's going to be a lot of good basketball. It's going to be fun.
Ladies, can't thank you enough for your time this weekend. Congratulations again, and best of luck in Birmingham. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
As they exit the podium, just a reminder that the Texas locker room is open, and at the same time, Illinois' locker room is now open as well to the media.
I'm pretty sure some of them will.
All right, where's the microphones? Come in here. All right, we're going to now take questions for Coach Schaefer. First question back there. Please identify yourself and your affiliation, please.
Ryan Homper, TSCB Sports. Coach, looking ahead to this Tennessee matchup, does having already played them this year inform your preparation for such a big game?
Well, I mean, they're obviously playing really well at a high level, and they're a unique team with a unique strategy. So, I feel like I've got the best point guard in the country, and I feel like Madison Booker's the second. She's 1 and 1A. When it comes to point guards, and I think you can throw Bree in there. I mean, those 3 are the best in my mind, and you're going to have to handle the ball. You're going to have to handle the ball against them, and they're going to try to do their thing. And so, I think we handled it pretty well here. I think we have a pretty good understanding of what they want to do and how they want to do it. They're a really good team, but you better have some guards when you go play against them. And, man, I love my guards. I'm not trading them for anybody. Again, with Rory and Madison, you've got 1A and 1AA at point, and they just make really good decisions. And I think we had a great plan here. We had a knockdown drag out with them, and I know our team will be confident, and so will I. And again, a lot of respect for them. They've had a heck of a year and are playing really well. You go into Ohio State and beat them on their home floor. You got to respect that. It's hard to do. It's hard to go on somebody's home floor and win at this level. So we'll have to be ready to go.
Josh Newman from LoneStarLive.com. Vic, you spoke with a lot of conviction that you believe that this team has enough. Not that you didn't have enough with previous teams, but what is it about this team that you really feel this way going into Birmingham?
Well, I like the depth of my guards, and I love the size that I have inside. And if we can get half of what we got from Jockalinga today at the 4. We're just a different team. And so the playbook gets way bigger when I can play her Justice at the 4 for everybody else. When I go to the 4-guard lineup, the playbook gets a little bit smaller. Now, you might think, okay, well, what's that mean? I've seen your playbook. You know, it's a pretty big playbook. So it's not that small, but it does hinder me some. And so I just, you know, when Aaliyah went down, you know, we've just been ham and egging it, you know, so to speak there, and we found a way to win some games, and so I like this team because first it starts with your point guard. We obviously have an unbelievable All-American in Madison Booker. I mean, you saw it today. She is special, and then when you can go down there and have Taylor and Kai, not many people have that. So this is a team that I have a ton of confidence in, and I just, you know, I want it so bad for them. I have to catch myself sometimes because I want them to be perfect, and it ain't gonna happen.
David Eckert, Austin American Statesman. Vic, what do you think went into turning them over 20 times today? I think they averaged 12. I know you've been talking a lot about Rory, but just team wide, what went into that number?
You know, they are really good at pick and roll, and I watched a lot of film on them and people that defended them, and we spent a ton of time yesterday defending their bread and butter. And I think we gave up one pick and roll, but it wasn't to a 5-player. That's it, one time today, and that's their bread and butter. And so we felt like if we could take that away, we'd have a really good chance. And so I'm gonna tell you, Taylor Jones and Kyla were so good today, y'all, in pick and roll defense. Way different than they've been maybe all year, but we really talked about it and we really worked on it and made it a point of emphasis for them. But see, the key is not necessarily you got 2 people in that action, but you got 3 people in help. And you got to get those 3 in the right place. We had the 3 in the right place all day. And so I think when you took away their bread and butter, and then again, Rory's out there, you know, bugging the crap out of one, and then our other guards are out there doing a nice job with ball pressure. It was just really hard for them to run their stuff, and they do. You know, Sean is a great coach. They do a nice job. They run a lot of really good stuff, but I thought we really did a good job of taking them out today.
Brown Horns 24/7. Vic, what does it say about your team that you're this successful and you're not getting much at all from the 3-point line?
Well, again, I think we can make those. We only took 5 today. You know, they didn't really give us that many, and again, it's a lot bigger deal to y'all than it is to me. You know, we're you know, we're a really good basketball team, and you know, I take offense to the narrative, not in this room, but to the narrative that's out there. You know, we play a 3rd game in 15 hours at South Carolina, score 45 points, and all of a sudden the narrative is everybody's worried about my offense. I don't think anybody was talking about somebody's offense yesterday when they only scored X amount of points. It's such an unfair narrative to my kids. Again, we don't make excuses, but this team's always going to have a chance because they're going to guard. They're always going to guard. And so I like my offense. I think we shot the ball well today. We got some great looks. We missed a lot. You know, we missed a ton of good shots. And so we missed some layups. And so I think our kids are doing a really good job. You want to complain today about my offense, you can blame the 4th quarter on me. I was pulling them back a little bit because I wanted them to work the clock. And when you're up 22 or 3, You know, I've always been that way. So you can blame the fourth quarter on me, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I think we've won 33 games, and it's worked pretty good.
We have time for one more formal question being asked here, but I know Coach Schaefer and Jeremy will coordinate things off the podium if you have follow-ups for Coach. But the last question will come from Cedric Golden from the Austin American-Statesman. Cedric?
So honored, Barb, so honored to be last. Vic, when you said Jacqueline needs to play within herself, what exactly does that mean?
Yeah, just, you know, not trying to – she can get in trouble trying to do too much sometimes. You know, just today she took – other than the three ball she took great shots. They were within the offense. She drove the ball, finished at the rim. She made her free throws. She had one turnover. I've seen her come in and touch it 3 times and have 3 turnovers. So that's growth. And so, again – the kid's confident now. You can sit here and look at her. See, the kid, their confidence is not her problem, and I love that about her. You know, you want kids that are fearless, and she qualifies. I just have to get her to pay attention sometimes to understand we have really good players on our team, and some of those players can get a better shot sometimes than the one she might take, or she just she's trying to do too much, and it's not a bad thing sometimes when you're trying to please or help somebody, but when she's just let the game come to her, I can't tell you how many times I heard Coach Blair say that, let the game come to you. And if you'll just let the game come to you sometimes, this is what happens. You're 7 for 10, you're 19 points, you're 5 out of 6 at the line. I mean, and had 1 turnover. I mean, it didn't hurt me on defense, you know, did not hurt us. So, you know, the other night she came in and she struggled defensively. And so it's hard. You know, you're throwing a 3-player into a new position, and that's what we've had to do with her. And that's part of the ham and egging that I'm talking about. And she has really handled it fantastic, in my opinion. She's really been great. And so I'm proud of her. Happy for her that she's able to play as well as she did tonight. Obviously, our crowd loves her. And love to see her play well. And you know what? That's what being young and being a student athlete's all about, man. If you can have that happen one time in your life where you come off the floor and people acknowledge your greatness, man, that's special. So I really appreciate our fans today doing that for her, as well as our whole team. Those 4 seniors, they have done a lot here. And Shay, I'm as happy about the win for her as anything, because it's good to see her be able to go out like that. Man, God's good. Barb, you got
Coach,
dinner date, obviously, so we
no,
gotta go.
sir. I just want to thank you, obviously, always for your time, and congratulations to you and your team. Best of luck to you, sir.
Congratulations.
All right.
Is this it for you?
Oh, no. I'll be back, Coach, unless everybody
Okay.
throws me out, but
All right.
pretty soon.
Good deal.
Pretty soon.
All right.
Yep, 5 minutes.
Praise
left
the
for
Lord and
open
hook 'em
locker
horns.
room. Remember, Coach will be available with Jeremy out in the hallway. Give us 2 minutes, and we'll be set for Illinois momentarily. Thank you.